Hello and welcome to the Immanuel Lutheran Lancer game. This is Joel Bernthal commentating for you. The Lancers will be playing Melrose Mindora Mustangs. JV won 2 out of the 3. I'm not sure about C team. C team played the same time as JV, so I wasn't able to commentate that game. However, I am here for varsity. I did not memorize the names as of yet, so I will be memorizing them as I go. I think, if you were confused about earlier, they were doing parent night, so they were congratulating all the parents of the the players. So they handed out roses to all the players. The players handed out a bunch of roses to parents. So that's what's going on to begin with. And then Melrose actually had a band this time, which I don't think they've ever done before. So that was a little bit different. But now that that's over, we will begin the varsity match. So for the Lancer varsity team, we'll have Marnie Schaller, Katera Milky, Faith Kazemba, Annie Oster, Hannah Kazemba, Riley Nauman, Ali Scherenbeck, Sheridan Nelner, and Claire Scherenbeck. And I cannot see my sheet right now, so I can't call their names, but you can watch. So for the varsity of Melrose Mindora, I couldn't see because it's in the dark, but I can read it off really quickly. Miller, number 1. Anderson, number 2. Radcliffe, number 3. Tracy, number 5. Adams, number 6. Fry, number 7. Collins, number 8. Werner, number 9. Dobbs, number 10. Severson, number 11. Peterson, number 12. Bance, number 13. Zeman, number 14. Stair for 15. And Pullins for 17. Though they have Pullins listed at 17, she's actually 16, so that's a libero. It is a little bit different. I'm not sure why they have that, but it is. Melrose won the coin toss, so they will begin serving first, and serving for them would be Collins, number 8. Collins serve is over. This goes to Scherenbeck, set from Scherenbeck and tipped over by Oster. Saved by libero Pullins and into the net that goes. Lancers begin the game off with a 1-0 lead. Claire Scherenbeck to begin serving for the Lancers. Scherenbeck serve is over. Saved by number I cannot see. Put over by Scherenbeck. Goes up from Bance. Set from Scherenbeck. Spike from Nelner. That'll be saved by libero Pullins and onto the floor that goes. 2-0 Lancers lead. Scherenbeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. And it appears that Tracy was injured on the play, so Peterson will begin serving. Will come in for her, sorry. Scherenbeck to serve 2-0, not Lance's lead. Schambeck serve is over. Up from Poland's. Set from Werner, and spike from Servison is over. That'll go into the net. 2-1. Lancers lead by 1. Dobbs will come in for Werner, and Dobbs will begin serving for the Mustangs. Also, Adams came in for Peterson. Serve is over, received by Schambeck, set from Schambeck, spike from Schambeck. That'll go to the back to Collins, and over from Severson, received by Kazemba, over from Schambeck. Set from Dobbs, and spike from Miller goes over, received by Schambeck, spike from Kazemba. That'll go back row and too long. Score tied at 2 now. Dobbs will continue to serve for Melrose. Dobbs serve again is over. This time received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck off the block. That goes. Saved by Oster. Spike from Nelner. That'll go up from Dobbs. And over from Miller. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Nelner. That'll go in the net. Sorry. Nelner's hand is in the net. It would have been Lance's point because it went off Collins into the back, but Nelner was in the net. 3-2. Lancers down by 1. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nelner's serve is over. Received by Pullins. Up and over from Dobbs. Received by Schambeck. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. That'll go down. Score now tied at 3. Even though this... Oh, okay. Maybe we did get that last point. We must have. 4-2. Lancers lead by 2. Nelner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Nelner's serve again is over, and outlet go by Poland. Kazemba will come in for Nelner, and Adams will begin serving for Melrose Mindora. Radcliffe came in for Poland. Adams' serve goes to Kazemba, set by Schambeck, and spike from tipped over by Nauman. Nice read there. 5-3. Lancers lead by 2. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster's serve is over. This time received by Poland. Up from Dobbs, I think it was. Set from Kazemba, received by Schambeck. Spike from Kazemba, go into the net. So many people on this 16 players for their varsity. That's so many, and they constantly sub. This is going to be a little bit rough. Peterson to serve for Melrose Mindora. Serve is over, let go by Schambeck. 6-4, Lancers now lead by 2. Ali Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schaller will come in for Kazemba. Hannah, that is. Schambeck serve is over. Up from Peterson, put up by Poland, and over from Radcliffe. Set from Schambeck, spike from Schambeck off the block. That goes up from Anderson. I don't remember who that was set by. Up from Miller, received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, spike from Schaller. That'll go off Dobbs and out of the back. Fry will come in for Severson. There's so many names, my goodness. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. 7-4, Lancers lead by 3. Her serve is over, received by Pullins. Up from Miller and over from Radcliffe. Received by Oster, set by Schambeck, spike from tipped over by Nauman. Attempted save from the block is by Miller. However, that falls to the floor after it's been kicked by Dobbs. 8-4, Lancers lead by 4. Schambeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Alley, that is. Schambeck serve goes into the net, almost hits Nauman. 8-5, Lancers now lead by 3. Oh goodness, more subs. Werner will come in for Dobbs, and Peterson will come in for Miller. Peterson to serve for Melrose Mindora. Her serve is over, received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, and spike from Schambeck that goes over the block and onto the ground. Lancers lead 9-5 by 4. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over. That'll go off Fry and onto the floor. 10-5. Lancers now lead by 5. Kazemba to serve yet again. Kazemba's serve just over the net, and that'll fall off Anderson, I believe. Just wrong. Probably 2 hits called since they hit her arms and off her chest. 11-5. Lancers lead by 6. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve goes into the top of the net and falls to the floor. 11-6. Lancers now lead by 5. Adams will come in for Fry, and Tracy will come in for Fry. No, sorry. Adams will come in for Radcliffe. Tracy will come in for Fry. There we go. Poland's to serve for Melrose Mindora. Poland's serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Up from Schambeck. And spike from Oster back row. Saved by Poland's into the net. That goes almost. Gets it up is Anderson. However, unable to get it up high enough. 12-6. Lancers lead by 6. Kazemba to serve. Hand that it is. She just came in for Schaller. Schaller's serve is over. This time received by Tracy. And over from Adams. Spike from Oster will go off Polands and out of the back. 13-6. Lancers now lead by 7. Hannah Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve is over. Received by Tracy. Up from Peterson and spike from, I believe, Adams. We'll go long. 14-6. Lancers now lead by 8, or it was in. Okay. I thought it was out. Okay, 14-6. Lancers lead by 8. Timeout, Melrose Mindora. Lancers lead by 8. Kazemba to serve. It was long. I don't know. They had the scoreboard switched for a second. Kazemba's serve is over. That is received by Tracy. Up from, I don't know. And put over by Anderson. Up from Kazemba and over from Schambeck. Received by Tracy. Up from, oh, I missed the name again. Peterson. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schambeck. That'll go beyond Polands and in. 15-6. Lancers now lead by 9. Kazemba continuing to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve again is over. I can't see that number. Set by Peterson, I think, and long from Radcliffe. 16-6. Lancers lead by 10. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again is over. This time received by Adams. Up from Werner and over from Poland. Kazemba unable to get there in time. 16-7. Lancers now lead by 9. Let's see. Werner will come in for Anderson and Werner to serve for the Mustangs. Werner's serve is over. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. That will go out. 16-8. Lancers lead by 8. Werner to serve yet again. Collins to serve yet again. Collins serve is over. This time received by Kazemba, set by Schembeck. Spike from Claire Schembeck will go past Polens and onto the floor. 17-8, Lancers again lead by 9. And we're back to Claire Schembeck, who begins serving for the Lancers. Her serve is over, received by Tracy. Up from Werner and over, received by Kazemba, set by Schembeck, spike tipped over by Oster. Saved there by Peterson, but into the stands. That goes 18-8, Lancers lead by 10. Claire Schembeck to serve yet again for the Lancers. Her serve is over, that'll go off Peterson and onto the floor. (19-8), Lancers now lead by 11. Schembeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Her serve again is over. I can't see that number. Up from Peterson and over from, Tracy maybe? Spike from Schembeck goes back to Werner. Up from Tracy and tipped over by Tracy. Sorry. Up from Werner and over from Tracy. 19-9, Lancers lead by 10. And Dobbs will come in for Werner. And Miller will come in for Peterson. Dobbs to serve for Melrose Mindora. Dobbs serve is over, received by Kazemba, set from Schembeck's and over. Nice read there. 20-9, Lancers now lead by 11. Nelner to serve for the Lancers. Nelner serve again is over. Set from Dobbs and spike from Adams, I think. We're going to the net. 21-9. Lancers now lead by 12. Nelner to serve yet again. Nelner serve again is over. This time received by Tracy. Up from Dobbs and put over by Tracy. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schembeck and tipped over by Nauman is blocked. Received by Schembeck. Put over by Oster. And Schembeck goes over the line. Okay, that scoreboard is really wrong. It was just 22-9, and now it's 21-10. And that was before that last service point, so I'm not entirely sure what the score is anymore. 21-10 is what the scoreboard says. Lancers lead by 11. Tipped over by Oster, received by Dobbs, set from Miller, and spike from Radcliffe. We'll go down in front of Kazemba. 21-11, Lancers now lead by 10. And Adams will begin serving for Melrose Mindora. Her serve is over, received by Kazemba, set by Schembeck, spike from Nauman outside. We'll go down. 22-11, Lancers again lead by 11. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve just breaks surface over the net, received by Polens, and set over by Miller, received by Schembeck, set from Milky over from Kazemba. Oh my goodness. Set from Miller and over from Tracy. Received by Kazemba, set by Schembeck, spike from tipped over by Kazemba. Received by Dobbs, set from Miller, and put over by Tracy and into the net. Both Tracy and Radcliffe go. 23-11, Lancers now lead by 12. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve is over, goes off Tracy and into the bleachers. 24-11, Lancers now lead by 13. Game point for the Lancers. Set point for the Lancers, excuse me. Oster serve is over, received by Tracy, set from Dobbs and spike from Miller. That goes off the block from Nauman. Set over from Dobbs, received by Schembeck, spike from Milky, and spike from Nauman will go back. Just long though. Tracy to serve for Melrose Mindora. Somebody came in for Collins, but I was not aware of that. Serve goes over, received by Kazemba, set by Schambek. Spike from Milky will go off Tracy. Up from Miller, and spike from Radcliffe goes to Ostis, up by Schambek, tipped over by Milky. Not Milky, Kazemba. The tip from Radcliffe does not go over, and Lancers win 25-12. Lancers win by 13 for that set. And I'll be back in approximately 3 minutes for the second set. And I'm back for the second set for the Immanuel Lutheran Lancer game versus Melrose Mindora. Lancers won the first set 25-13 or 12, something like that. So Lancers begin serving this set since they did not serve last set. Claire Schambek will begin serving for the Lancers. And I was going to say something else, but I completely forgot. Schambek to serve for the Lancers. Schambek serves into the net. 1-0. Lancers are down by 1. I feel like that's the first time I've said that all year. Adams to serve for Melrose Mindora. Zeman comes in for Pullens. And somebody else came in for Miller, but I missed it. Adams serve is over to Kazemba. Set from Schambek and over. Set from Dobbs, and spike from Peterson goes into the net. 1-1. Score is tied. Nelna to serve for the Lancers. Nauman comes in for Kazemba. Nellner's serve is over. That is received by Fry, up from Dobbs, and over from Tracy. That goes to Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike from Oster. Let it go off Tracy and into the back. Lancers lead 2-1. Whoops. Nellner's serve again is over. This time received by Fry, up from Dobbs and over from Peterson. Will make it too long. Sorry, Severson goes too long. 3-1. Lancers lead by 2. Nellner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Nellner's serve again is over. Received by, I can't see that number. Set from Dobbs and over from Zeman. Received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, put over by Nellner. Received by somebody, set from Dobbs and over from Zeman. Set from Schambeck, spike from Oster, and that'll go down. Four to 1, Lancers lead by 3. Nellner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Nellner's serve again is over. This time received by Poland. Set from Dobbs and over from Severson. Received by Nellner. Set by Schambeck. Spike from Oster. Not Oster. Nauman. Let it go off Poland and out of the back. 5-1. Lancers lead by 4. Nellner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Again, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them below in the chat and I will answer you. If it is a question, of course. Nellner's serve is over. That is received by Fry. Up from Dobbs. The spike from Pollins goes out to the left. Lancers right. 6-1. Lancers lead by 5. Nellner will continue to serve for the Lancers. And timeout Melrose Mindora. Six to 1, Lancers lead by 5. Nellner to serve for the Lancers. His serve is over. Received by Pollins, up from Dobbs and over from Tracy. That'll go into the net. 7 to 1. Lancers now lead by 6. Nellner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Nellner serves over. Received by Pollins, set by Dobbs and tipped over by Severson. Set from Schambeck, spike from Oster will go off the block and down. 8-1, Lancers lead by 7. Nellner will continue to serve. Melrose Mindora having a lot of trouble with Oster serves. Every single one of them has gone down so far. Nellner's serve again is over. This time received by Fry. Set from Tracy and over from Severson. Received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck and spike from Oster. This time Pollins is able to get that one up. Spike from Severson is long. 9-1, Lancers now lead by 8. Nellner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Nellner's serve again is over. Can't see that number. Set from Dobbs, spike from Severson. Received by Nellner, set by Schambeck and spike from Schambeck. Received by number I can't see. Set from Dobbs and spike from Zeman. Up from Schambeck and over from Oster. Received by Pollins, up from Dobbs and over from Severson. Received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck and over. Pollins dives to save it, sends it into the face of Zeman and onto the floor. That goes 10-1. Lancers now lead by 9. Nellner will continue to serve for the Lancers. Nellner's serve again is over, but long this time. 10-2. Lancers lead by 8. Kazemba will come in for Nellner. And Collins comes in to serve, and she came in for Severson. Collins' serve is over. This time received by Kazemba, up from Schambeck, and spike from Nauman. Nice up from Poland there. And up from Fry. Spike from Seaman goes into the net. However, 11-2. Lancers again lead by 9. Oster will continue to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve again is over, received by Poland. Over from Dobbs. Spike from Nauman. Or block, whichever one you want to call it. 12-2. Lancers lead now by 10. Oster to serve for the Lancers. Oster serve again goes over, this time long. 12-3. Lancers lead by 9. Who is that? Miller will come in for Fry. And Dobbs will begin serving for Melrose Mindora. Her serve is over, received by Schambeck, up from Schambeck, spike from Schambeck back row. Set from Dobbs, spike from Tracy, that's her name. Up from Schambeck, spike from Kazemba. Gonna go off the block and out of the back. 13-3. Lancers now up by 10. Schambeck alley to serve for the Lancers. Schaller will come in for Kazemba. Hannah. Schambeck serves over, received by Poland, up from Dobbs, and spike from Tracy goes over the block, received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, and spike from Schaller will go down. 14-3, Lancers now lead by 11. Schambeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve again is over, received by Tracy, up from Poland. And over from Miller, gets absolutely blocked by Nauman. There's no way over that wall. 15-3, Lancers lead by 12. Schambeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Her serve again is over, received by Tracy, up from Dobbs, and spike from Tracy. Just goes over the block, received by Oster, set from Schambeck, spike from Schambeck over the block, and down it goes. 16-3, Lancers now lead by 13. Schambeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. And who is that? Bance probably, will come in for Collins. Baines? Maybe it S pronounces as E. Schambeck's serve is over. Received by Tracy, up from Dobbs, and spike from Tracy. Goes over, saved by Oster, up from Schambeck, and set over from Schaller. Nice save by Poland, however goes into the net, unplayable. And on the floor goes 17-3. Lancers now up by 14. Schambeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck's serve again is over. There's received by Tracy, up from Dobbs, and over from Miller. Received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, and spike set over by Schambeck. Off the block, saved by Dobbs. Received by Oster, set by Schambeck, spike from Schaller. They go off the block and in front of Poland. 18-3, Lancers now lead by 15. Schambeck will continue to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck's serve is over. That'll go off Baines and on the saved by Poland and over from Tracy. Received by Oster, set from Schambeck, and spike from Schambeck. That'll go too long. Not enough topspin, I believe, on that one. 18-4, Lancers lead by 14. What is your number? Turn just a little bit, please. Baines to serve for Melrose Mindora. And Zeman will come in. Maybe. Zeman might come in for Adams. Okay, Adams comes in for Zeman, sorry. And then Radcliffe will come in for Adams. Okay, that was interesting. Poland's to serve for Melrose Mindora. Poland's serve is over, received by Oster, set from Schambeck, and spike from Kazemba. That serve goes to, I can't see a number. Received by Oster, set from Schambeck, spike from Nauman. That'll go off Poland's and into the stands. 19-4, Lancers now lead by 15. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Faith, that is. Kazemba's serve is over, received by Poland's, up from Dobbs, and over from Radcliffe, perhaps. Set from Shambek, tipped over by Shambek, saved by Tracy. Set from Shambek, spike from Shambek yet again, off Poland's and out of the back. 20-4, Lancers now lead by 16. Milky will come in for Shambek. Thought she was going to come in for Shallow, but she didn't. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers yet again. Kazemba serve again is over, off. I can't see that far. Bands and out of the back. Kazemba to serve yet again. 21-4. Lancers now lead by 12. That's not right. 17. Kazemba serve is over, off bands and out of the back. 22-4. Lancers now lead by 18. I'm not sure why I said 12. That was weird. Kazemba serve is over. Up from Dobbs and over from Radcliffe. Received by Oster, set by Shambek, spike from Nelner. Up from Radcliffe, set from Dobbs, and over from Tracy. Saved by Schaller. Nobody there to get that, however. 22-5. Lancers lead by 17. Tracy to serve for Melrose Mindora. Oster to receive, set by Shambek, spike from Schaller. That'll go back row, but too long. 22-6. Lancers now lead by 16. Severson will come in for Bands, I believe. Seed by Oster, set by Shambek, and bumped over from Kazemba, running up from back row. Spike from Miller will go over the block and out. 23-16. Lancers lead by 17. Charlotte to serve for the Lancers. Charlotte serve is over and out to the right. 23-7. Lancers now lead by 16. And Miller to serve for Melrose Mindora. Her serve is just over, falls at the feet of Kazemba. 23-8. Lancers lead by 15. Miller to serve yet again. Miller's serve is over, received by Milky, up from Kazemba. Spike from Oster. That'll go down. (24-8). Lancers again lead by 16. Milky to serve. Her serve is over, received by Miller, up from Dobbs, and over from Radcliffe. Received by Kazemba, set by Shambek, spike from Oster. That'll go off Tracy and out of the back. Lancers win this one, 25-8. A good 4 or 5 more points than last game. Lancers won by, so Lancers in the first 2 sets, 1 more to go before they take the match. And I will be back in approximately 3 minutes for the third and perhaps final set. And I'm back for the third set between the Immanuel Lutheran Lancers and Melrose Mindora Mustangs. Lancers have won the first two. First, they won 25-12 or 13. Second set, they won 25-8. Melrose to serve for this third and perhaps final set. Serving for Melrose to be Collins. Collins' serve is over. This time received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck and spike outside from Oster. Off the block, received by Pollins. Set by Peterson. And the spike from, I believe, Werner goes down. 1-0. Lancers down by 1. I feel like that's the second time I've said this all season now. Collins to serve for Melrose Mindoro. Mindoro's serve goes under the net. Score now tied at 1. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over, up from Pollins. Block from Naumann is down. 2-1, Lancers lead by 1. Schambeck again will continue to serve for the Lancers. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them below in the chat and I will answer you. Schambeck's serve is over. That is off Peterson and out of the back. 3-1. Lancers lead by 2. Schambeck to serve yet again. Schambeck's serve again is over. I can't see that number. Can't see that number either. Over from Tracy. Received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, and spike from Naumann on the run. Out. 3-2. Lancers now lead by 1. Dobbs will come in for somebody and will begin serving, and somebody else will come in for Peterson, and Dobbs to serve. Dobbs' serve is over, off Kazemba onto the floor. Score now tied at 3. Dobbs will continue to serve for Melrose. Dobbs' serve again is over. This time received by Schambeck. Set from Schambeck and spike from Kazemba. Received by, I can't see. Received by Dobbs and over from Miller. Received by Kazemba. Set by Schambeck and spike from Naumann on the run. And mistimes that. 3-4. Lancers now down by 1. Dobbs to serve for Melrose. Dobbs' serve is over. Received by Kazemba from Schambeck and spike from Oster. Nice up from Pollins. However, that goes into the stands. Score now tied at 4. Naumann to serve for the Lancers. Nelner will come in for Kazemba. Naumann's serve is over. That is up from Collins, set from Dobbs, and spike from Tracy goes over the net. Received by Kazemba, up from Naumann, and over from Kazemba, and over. Received by Tracy, set from Dobbs, and spike from Miller goes over the block. Received by Schambeck, set by Schambeck, spike from Oster. That'll go off Collins and out of the back. 5-4, Lancers lead by 1. Naumann to serve again. Naumann's serve is over. Received by Collins, up from Dobbs, and over from Tracy. Received by Kazemba, set from Schambeck, and spike from Oster. That'll go down. 6-4, Lancers now lead by 2. Naumann will continue to serve for the Lancers. Naumann's serve again is over. Received by Pollins, up from Dobbs. Tries to sneak it over, unable to do so though. 7-4, Lancers lead by 3. Naumann will continue to serve for the Lancers. Her serve is over. Received by Pollins, up from Dobbs. And spike from Tracy yet again. That'll go off the block and down on the Lancers side. 7-5. Lancers now lead by 2. Kazemba in for Naumann. Radcliffe will come in for the libero Pollins. And Adams to serve for Melrose Mindora. Adams' serve is over. Miscommunication between the Lancers and down that fall. 7-6. Lancers now lead by 1. Adams will serve yet again for Melrose Mindoro. Adams' serve is over. That'll fall off. Kazemba onto the floor. Score now tied at 7. And timeout Lancers. Adams will continue to serve for Melman. Score is tied at 7. Her serve is over. Received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, and spike from Nelner. That'll go to somebody, I can't remember her name, and over from Collins. That'll go out, however, 8-7. Lancers now lead by 1. Oster to serve for the Lancers. And somebody came in for Adams, but I did not see who. Oster serve goes under the net. Score now tied at 8. Anderson will come in for Collins. Tracy to serve for Melman. Her serve is over. Received by Oster. Set from Kazemba back row and over from Kazemba. Received by Polans. Up from Dobbs and spike from Miller. Received by Kazemba. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Kazemba. Set over by Kazemba to the back row. Received by Tracy. Set by Dobbs and spike from Miller. That'll go in. 9-8. Lancers down by 1. Tracy to serve yet again. Her serve is over and long. Score now tied at 9. Schambeck to serve for the Lancers, alley that is, and Schaller will come in for Kazemba Hannah. I was going to say Schambeck, and it took a while for Schaller to come out. Schambeck's serve is over, received by Tracy, set from Dobbs, and over from Anderson. Received by Oster, set from Schambeck, and spike from Schambeck. We'll go off the block and down. 10-9, Lancers now lead by 1. Ale Schambeck to serve yet again. Schambeck's serve again is over. Received by number I can't see. Set from Dobbs and spike from Anderson will go not over. 11-9, Lancers now lead by 2. Schambeck to serve yet again. Schambeck's serve again is over. Received by Miller, up from, I don't know your number, and over from Anderson, which doesn't actually go over but into the net. 12-9. Lancers now lead by 3. Schambeck to serve yet again for the Lancers. Schambeck's serve again is over. Received by Polans into the ceiling that goes. Saved by Dobbs. And over from Miller. Received by Oster. Set from Schambeck. Spike from Schaller. Go off the block. Saved by somebody. Saved again by somebody. And over from somebody. I couldn't see a single number in that one. However, a lift was called on that one of those somebodies. And 12-9, Lancers lead by 3. Schambeck to serve yet again. That'll go in. Ace for Schambeck. 13-9, Lancers lead by 4. Schambeck to serve yet again. 14-9, Lancers lead by 5. Another timeout is called, this time by Melrose Mindora. Lancers lead by 5. Schambeck alley to serve for the Lancers. Schambeck serve is over, received by Pullins, up from Miller, and over from Radcliffe, and out that falls. 15-9, Lancers now lead by 6. Schambeck to serve yet again for the Lancers. Schambeck serve again is over, this time received by Tracy, up from Dobbs, and spike from Tracy back row, received by Kazemba, set from Schambeck, spike from Oster back row, received by Tracy, set from Dobbs, and spike from Anderson, who go over the block. Nice save by Schambeck, however nobody there to play that off the net. 15-10, Lancers lead by 5. Werner will come in for Dobbs, and Peterson will come in for Miller. Peterson to serve for Melrose Mindora. Peterson serves over, received by Kazemba, set by Schambeck, and spike from Nelner. Set from Tracy, spike from Anderson, that'll go to Kazemba, set from Schambeck, spike from Schambeck, that'll go off the block, received by Peterson, tipped over by Radcliffe. Received by Nelner, set by Schambeck, spike from Schambeck. That'll go off Tracy and onto the floor. 16-10, Lancers lead by 6. Kazemba to serve for the Lancers. Faith that is, and Nauman will come in for Nelner. Kazemba serve is over. Nice up from Peterson. No, that wasn't Peterson. Tracy had the nice up. Spike from Schaller. Again up from... Oh, I just forgot her name. Tracy. Oster lets that one go. 17-10, Lancers lead by 7. Kazemba to serve yet again. Kazemba serve just makes it over. Tracy unable to get that up. 18-10, Lancers lead by 8. Kazemba will serve yet again. Stair will come in for Tracy. Kazemba serve is over, received by Tracy. Sorry, Stair. And out that falls. 19-10, Lancers now lead by 9. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve yet again is over, received by Stair, and out that falls yet again. 20-10, Lancers lead by 10. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba serve again is over, received by Stair, set from Peterson, and lift called on Peterson. 21-10, Lancers now lead by 11. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers, and Milky will come in for Oster. Kazemba's serve is over. That'll go off Werner. Another back to the right. 22-10. Lancers now lead by 12. Kazemba will continue to serve for the Lancers. Kazemba's serve is over, but out to the right. 22-11, Lancers lead by 11. Adams will come in for Radcliffe, and Pullins will begin serving for Melrose. Her serve is over, received by Nauman, up from Schambeck, spike from Schambeck. They go off the block, received by Anderson, and onto the floor that falls. 23 It should be 23-11. There we go. 23-11. Lancers lead by 12. Charlotte to serve for the Lancers. Her serve does not quite make it over. 23-12. Lancers again lead by 11. Anderson will begin serving. Never mind. Collins will come in for Anderson, and Anderson will begin serving. Her serve is over, received by Kazamba, set by Shambek, spike from Nauman, that'll go down. 24-12, Lancers now lead by 12 from the back to Shambek. Her turn to serve. This could seal game set match, and it does. Ace for Claire. Lancers win the first set 25-13, second set 25-8, and third set 25-12, and they sweep Melrose Mindora. JV also won. They won 2 out of the 3 sets, so not quite a sweep, but pretty close. Congratulations to the Lancers, and good effort from Melrose. We have a home game Thursday, so hope to see you for that. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you Thursday.